Greetings from BSHM students presenting the Laboratory 4 and 5, which are the competitors analysis and service analysis, presented by Miss Asis, Miss Francisco, Miss Rimando, and yours truly. So the first presenter would be Miss Asis and Miss Francisco for the competitors analysis.
Good day, everyone. We are going to present our Laboratory 4, which is the competitors analysis. Introduction. Competitors analysis is significant in determining the competitor's strengths and weaknesses in comparison to your own, or even to identify a market gap in any tourism and hospitality business. It will exhibit you how to outperform your competitors in such areas to keep your customers satisfied. As a result, you'll have a significant advantage over your competitors in your industry. A company is competitive enough is seen through its competitive advantage. The uniqueness and competitive product or service at the best possible price are provided to its customers. And if a company is aware and receptive to their competitors' features, market share, pricing, marketing, differentiators, strengths, and weaknesses, as well as customers' reviews. Through this, it will motivate you to do another strategy and improve such things to be competitive enough from other competitors. Our objective is to conduct a competitors analysis. Methodology. The data gathered is considered a secondary data. It is acquired through a thorough analysis of the company's competitors as well as consumer feedback. Furthermore, the data is obtained through factor research on various online platforms, particularly Facebook and Google. The other data is acquired through a messenger communication system. So, this is the competitive analysis matrix of our chosen establishment, Cebucha. Competitive analysis is a study of present and potential competitors' strengths and weaknesses. This study identifies possibilities and risks from both an offensive and defensive strategic perspective to assess efficient and successful strategy design, implementation, monitoring and adjustment. Profiling combines all relevant sources of competitor information into one framework. Cebucha, as the chosen establishment, has a number of possible competitors which have been narrowed down to 3: Ciudad, mobs, and theater. Ciudad's target clients are youth and employees who are patrons who appreciate trendy products as opposed to the competitors' target groups. Mobs, on the other hand, targets employees as their target market because they can purchase such items. Theater sells their products and services to anyone who can afford them and has enough money to do so. This illustrates that theater lacks a well-defined target market. Cebucha's stated target market resulted in product sales at the most opportune locations to reach the target demographics based on this data. This could result in increased sales. Each competitor's products and services are distinct while still being comparable. They all serve milk tea, but Cebucha has a distinct flavor profile in its milk tea. According to the customer reviews, out of the 3 competitors, Mom's milk tea has an excellent and quality taste of milk tea. As a result, customer value is determined by the product's quality and distinctiveness. Buildings and utilities that are well managed assist businesses in operating effectively and efficient. Each competitor's location is accessible and open to all customers. The physical facilities, on the other hand, offer clients a high-quality service and experience. Ciudad Amphitheater, for example, have large, comfortable spaces. The Mobs, on the other hand, has a limited space. Cebu Chess provides efficient and effective space to both internal and external customers. The discussion of results will be continued by Miss Connie.
So in continuation with the matrix, so given the prices and of the three competitors, the milk tea prices ranges from 55 pesos to 79 pesos, which is a reasonable deal and is marketable to patrons. Given the data, the most cheaper products is offered by Marbs. On the other hand, Cebucha's product prices and ability to manufacture goods or services cheaper and better than its competitors help the productive entity to create more sales or higher margins compared to its market rivals. The promotion, on the other hand, provides a platform to easily market their products and services. Most of the competitors, Ciudad and Marves, use online promotion, and other rivals Stutter uses old and traditional promotional strategies to market their products. This results in an advantage to the chosen establishment. Cebucha provides a method to attract and target audience through internet promotion. Thus, establishment attracts more customers than its competitors. One of the most significant elements of promotion is the ability to deal with high number of customers while attaining the target market. It is also cost effective and time efficient, allowing the businesses to promote themselves online at a minimal cost. So next is the employees. So given the data, the number of employees incurred by competitors is reasonable by each individual business activity. Cebucha's personnel were affected by the pandemic, which had an impact on the company's operations. As a result, the company adjusts employee shifts and scheduling to accommodate specific operational changes. Therefore, the company should employ adequate employees to manage the business efficiently. So moving on with the potential competitive barriers, so the brand recognition, consumer loyalty, low price, a favorable location, and product differentiation are some of the competitors' barriers. When combined with additional barriers, a potential firm ability to enter business is hindered. On the other hand, the global pandemic entirely affected and impacted the businesses. So given the data, the competitors' potential competitive barriers are both a threat and an opportunity for the company. Being aware of the competitive barriers established by competitors will lead to a new strategy in the application for gaining a competitive advantage and eventually success. And lastly, the likely responses. So the likely responses include satisfaction and competitiveness of the product. So according to the customers, the most satisfactory and competitive products and services are provided by Cebucha. Customer recommendations create additional market opportunities, and satisfied customers purchase additional goods and services. Thus, customer satisfaction and competitive products and services can provide companies with a significant competitive advantage, resulting in increased profitability and development. Cebucha's competitive analysis is crucial in determining the competitor's product and service strategies. It is useful to be able to gather data and use the data for potential business advantage. Therefore, competitive analysis is very beneficial in allowing businesses to establish strategies as well as understanding its competitive advantage. So moving on with the learnings, challenges, and suggestions. So in this activity, we learn three things. First, we learn the significance of competitive analysis in business, that it is critical in identifying the strengths and weaknesses of one's competitors and using that information to develop a strategy for making the company a competitive advantage. The second is the appreciating our group mates' efforts and dedication. So this is a group activity, so we must put trust and compliment the little efforts of our group mates, for it will encourage and drive them more to do better. And lastly, motivation and good communication will lead to great outcomes and achievements. In this activity, we encounter two challenges. First is the scheduling of interviews between business competitors and customers. At times, it is somewhat difficult and overwhelming to manage each interview, and patience is a test to this challenge. Patiently waiting for both responses is somewhat tiresome and exhausting. The second challenge is the unstable internet connection, which compromises the learning process in researching and communicating with groupmates. So to avoid the challenges, proper time management and proper arrangements of or organization of interviews must be done to easily manage data and information. It is also beneficial to us to avoid such dilemma in the future. So in terms of connection issues in my area, I cannot change nor solve them. One consideration to avoid such issues is to move to a place with a better connection. Thus, those are the learnings, challenges, and strategies to prevent future dilemmas. And that concludes our presentation of the laboratory activity for competitors analysis. So the lab activity 5 will be presented by our dear group mates, Ms. Aiza and Ms. Mary Grace.
Welcome, I'm Mary Grace Rimando, and I will be the first one to discuss the Service Analysis Laboratory Activity 5. Introduction. Service analysis is important and vital to be able to define the company's services in a transparent and systematic way. The ability to correctly identify the items and services given can improve marketing initiatives. It is important to improve sales. It will differentiate your offering in the marketplace by clearly identifying the products or services you offer. Service analysis helps to identify and provides information that helps to analyze the current situation, the performance problems, and other situations that may help in developing and creating a plans for service relating in the organization. This analysis helps to determine the customer satisfaction by doing the service. It is essential for tourism and hospitality industry as it aids in observing and identifies the strengths and weaknesses into the daily activities of the organization. And our objective is to conduct a service analysis. Methodology. The data gathered is considered secondary data. It is acquired through a thorough analysis of the company's competitors as well as consumer feedback. Furthermore, the data is obtained through factual research on various online platforms, particularly Facebook and Google. The other data is acquired through a messenger communications system. The results will be discussed by Ms. Aiza. So as a result, the Cebu Trust Service Analysis identifies the supply, implements strategies, and performance that may aid in establishing plans and generating great accomplishment based on the strengths and weaknesses of the company. The business offers a restricted number of products, which is significant because the products and services provided help to increase customer satisfaction and retain sales by preventing clients from declining to purchase from the establishment. Providing enough items and services to your clients could add value to your business. So furthermore, when you are sufficiently aware about your community's demands and needs, you may be able to achieve excellent sales and customer service. In this regard, the Cebucha's staff and employees offer and provide unique strategies among all of the community's competitors by dealing with customers to maintain loyalty and may engage in their business by giving them promos or discounts that are credited to the cards given, which are the loyalty cards. So the establishment's amenities and space are highly congested, which may have an impact on the operation of delivering services to the guest. For those clients who occupy the establishment, amenities would provide a real estate to attractiveness and enjoyment. Any potential inconvenience in the said establishment would be avoided by a spacious facility. So determining the product and services capabilities of the business is important because it allows you to identify the gaps and develop the strategies you need to improve and develop for your business services, as they represent techniques to outperform competitors and resources brought together to complete the work. It is also significant in determining the capabilities as well as the customer's reviews. So the data represents a great advantage and potential strategies in business. Therefore, the service analysis is significant in determining the existing products and services and perhaps provide new design strategies based on the analysis.
Through this activity, we have learnings, challenges, and strategy. So while we have learned so far, cooperation and constant communication are significant as a group mates, which we think and focus wisely on our activity. Planning ahead of time is also important. Because of this, we won't have to worry about what will happen next and we will be able to finish our works properly. As a group, we also have the challenges. Limited data gathered is a challenge because it is hard to expound and explain if the data is limited. And sometimes our work is not organized. We were confused on what to do and it gives messy on our activity. In order to cope up those challenges, we found a strategy on how to fix it. Physical assessment and true analysis of the establishment is a must to gather sufficient information of the data. Time management. In time management, we organize step by step to make our activity properly done. And that concludes our presentation. Again, here is our group members, Miss Asis, Miss Francisco, Miss Nia, and yours truly. Thank you for watching and listening. Have a good day and God bless.